2. Second game being played here of the night. I think we're going to try to do a best of 3. That's what this second game's for here. Same players, but Soils is taking the place on purple team for, there was a roster change, so not the exact same people, but a lot of the same players though. So you think we'll see the same thing like we saw last game, some tanky, just brute melee, force your way into team fight kind of plays and bans and picks, or do you think?
I think you're gonna see Malzahar banned out for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna let him get back on that.
I mean, he's got it 2 games in a row. I mean, he's been playing that so much lately. It wouldn't surprise me at all if they banned it.
Yeah.
Spreading the cancer is just too overpowered. And someone is spamming our chat right now. Definitely going to
What is it?
ban them or time them out.
What was it?
I don't know, some random person.
What was the name?
PBUMO or 0HFOTI, I don't know. Bumo Hafati. He is doing riot point like spam. But we don't support that here. Ezreal and Jinx. Jinx being banned this time as they didn't like. Well, they were the ones playing him last time, so. No, TC the God actually played him last game, so banning him out on Jinx this game. Don't want that around. Lee Sin. See if they pick the Malzahar here. If not, that's going to be kind of a surprise to me. Probably some discussion right now in the call whether to ban him or not. Malzahar, just as we predicted, banning him out. I think they knew that all along, so I think Olong Johnson in the back of his mind was picking a secondary caster that he'd like to play this upcoming game.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to cover something else.
I mean,
he's not gonna be able to get away with using the exact
He
same.
did play Orianna in last night's games. I don't know if he'd want to bring that out again. I know he always does stray more towards the AP style champions. He used to play Cassiopeia back in the old days. Haven't seen that in a while. I know Victor he used to play in the olden days, but I don't know how viable he would be now. We'll just have to see. G Higgs and blue team immediately picking that Shyvana, knowing that because they banned Malzahar, they left open a spot for Shyvana.
Ooh, you think Matthews will transition from the AD role into his signature jungle role, and J4 definitely someone he's comfortable on?
See, I do think you're right with that. I don't think there'd be a reason for him to pick a jungle to switch it off, even though it's possible, but he is carrying Smite right now. I do think that will be what he sticks with. Shen going down again for their team.
It looks like, yeah, it looks like they must have really felt comfortable about that Shen pick. I don't think they utilized it. I don't think they utilized it as much as they could have, though.
I don't know what I feel about the Bard pick lately. I feel like he's good in some scenarios. But I also
if
feel
Bard
like
is locked, then that's going to tell us. I don't think Olong Johnson is going to go mid if he locks in Bard.
Yeah.
I think that means he's going to take support.
yeah, which he does do every once in a while. He does like that Bard. He does think that he plays him fairly well. Although it is kind of a gamble. It is switched off here. Volibear, that is going to be quite an exciting champion to see played this game, because that is something you rarely see picked by Olong Johnson, even though he might trade it off here. It's hard to know what all these players will be picking because they obviously switch roles a lot, and you never know. what role or what lane they're going to be choosing. And Corey on soils picking up the Diana pick mid. That doesn't surprise me at all. He usually likes to 80 carry or go mid. It just depends what the rest of his team wants. I think TC the God will be going 80 carry again though.
Bringing out the cookie, it looks like.
Again with the Shin support, it did fare pretty well for them last game. It gave them that mid-game presence, and that taunt really came in handy in Ultimate. So I think with the Corki it'll be even better because that'll give them a little more range to keep them off that Shin. So we'll just have to see how that plays out and see what blue team's going to pick against that. Kind of doing a switch here. Flame played Sivir last game. Sivir is now being picked for opposite team, and Swain locked into. Of course, King Jimmy will want to be changing his summoners. Don't want to be stuck with Smite if you're going top lane. What are you typing on there, man?
Talking to someone about getting the scrims for tomorrow.
Wow.
Or the night after 1 and 2. Okay.
Victor as a possible pick here. That would be...
So the Swain, I think, is actually a pretty strong pick. Volibear, I'm not sure. We know that we're going to see the Echo. Well, I think
Echo's
the
going
Echo
to be
will
played
go
by
jungle.
King.
I think Echo will be going jungle. We
See,
saw
I
that last
disagree. I
night.
think Shyvana jungle, Echo top, just like Keaton. Well, actually,
Last night he took Echo
he
jungle.
did.
And
You're
that's
right.
what's going on. So we are going to get to see his Echo jungle, which ended up being a successful strategy last night. Now the Volibear, I'm going to guess
It's support for sure.
support, but they're going to bring the Ignite, so they're going to be looking for a kill lane. Obviously, we're going to see Grant's top, I would assume, and then Swain or mid.
Yeah.
Now the Swain versus the Diana, I don't know how that matchup goes.
See, I think Diana will have a little more power here. It all depends how it plays out, but I do feel like Diana has a lane advantage in that poke and damage wise. But Echo, being a strong ganker as he is, if he can get off some good ganks, that can really set Swain up for that mid to late game presence that he wants. And Volibear, like you said, he is bringing Ignite, and with that bite that he does have as an ability, he should be able to get some early picks down bottom if they play it right. And they are getting into game here. We will have to wait 3 minutes as there's a delay.
Yeah, so we definitely have.
I really think that the top team here up top is going to have that early game pressure. Like you said earlier, that Volibear is taking Ignite. He's going to want to be getting that bite off and igniting for those early game kills. And of course, Echoes that dangerous in the jungle, as always. Showing a little bit of cleavage here, Sivir and Shyvana. Jesus. We are getting into game here. Like, we are 3 minutes behind, that's why it did take a little longer to start up, but no big deal. Now, last game we did see a slow start. We did see neither team invade. Both teams kind of set back and, you know, took control of their own jungle rather than invading, but might see something different here. Like I said, this blue team might be looking for an invade, as strong as their early game is. Do see a lot of pings going out though from red, signaling danger in that bottom mid lane brush. Shyvana heading top, so we do know that they probably won't be going for an early gank here. Again, red team doing a good job this game of warding all the entries. Diana playing it really safe up top, making sure nothing happens. Can't wait to see how this fares. I thought that Jace might be going top against that Shyvana and Diana mid, but it looks like they're going to be playing the exact opposite. I'll have to see how this plays out. Long Johnson taking a big change this game from playing Malzahar mid game last game to playing a support Volibear. Quite a transition there. Just goes to show you how many different playstyles these players do have. All lane's going to be very interesting. Both Swain and Jace mid lane having some poke. It's just going to be who can sustain and who can make the best trades there. Of course,
I don't know how I feel about the Corki Shen. It's just not a combination.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you're right. He's going to be pushed up against tower. It's going to be harder for him to farm. But a lot slower game than last game. We did have a lot of initiations last game. Brandt's taking some unnecessary damage by minions.
You're gonna see Brandt's back into his normal lane, so
yeah,
I think he's gonna like that a lot more. Let him continue to farm like he enjoys and does so well at.
The ult going, not the ult, the ability's going down here.
Oh,
2 tower hits though, that is gonna put him.
Keaton also taking a lot of damage, so we're gonna have to see some fancy moves here.
Took 2 tower shots. Gonna have to go back. Got some damage on Jace there. Jarvan going back at the moment. Barely missed his ability there, but it's gonna be an interesting top lane though. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Shyvana versus Diana. It's gonna be very interesting to see. Brandt's quite the player to set back and farm though. Although he will be going in around mid-game, like he likes to do, he will try to get as much farm as he can. Always been that type of player to spend abilities and on minions rather than actually attacking his opponent. Long Johnson actually flipping sideways there, but no follow-up by Sivir. Of course, blue does have this warded up in bottom river, so they do see this Jarvan. There should be no surprise here if he comes down for a gank. Jarvan also getting that mid lane Krug. Here comes Keaton up top, barely missing.
Ooh, Tyler going. Oh, and H turning around. That was
very good play.
Didn't have a ward down at all there, so yeah, very good.
Came out from behind, and Jarvan ganks are just so strong with his EQ combo. But Echo still up top here, going in for round 2 on Soils. Brandt's not choosing to go in though for some reason.
Yeah, he's really respecting the damage that he feels Diana can
Keaton's still
put
going
out.
in, but Alex doing nothing.
She does
here. Way overstepped the boundaries there.
Turret. Oh, Brandt's overstepping.
Oh, both players doing a terrible job there. That was so uncoordinated. I feel like Shyvana should win in a lot earlier, too.
Yeah. If they were gonna go, they needed to go, not after she got on the tower.
Exactly. And Shyvana was farming minions while the gank was going off, so that was really sad. Shin does get flipped here, but his tankiness is going to be a little enough to push him off. Corki says, "Don't touch my Shin." So that top lane there, giving 2 easy kills to that Diana. That is not good. Diana's not the champion you want to get, you know, fed early on. G Higgs going in. Both junglers going to arrive at the same time. Never mind, the support is actually Omar Johnson.
Going
to get the bite off probably.
He flashes kind of didn't burn. So
bite and flash for the kill there. Hleem does retreat.
Long Johnson making sure he secures that kill.
Down by here though, the taunt did happen.
She does have heal and flash, so she should be able to get out.
Flash does go in. Q misses.
Echo waiting in the wings here. I do think Sivir needs to probably look to try to get out of there. I mean, she's got a nice 12 CS advantage. She might as well go ahead and try to ensure no kills get handed over. I mean, Echo's going
in,
but I feel like
what can they do?
Pressure.
Yeah, exactly, nothing. They just want them
if
to
anything, it's just going to bait Sivir to overextend and die to a couple auto attacks. She's low mana also.
Not necessary there. I think the best thing to do is just for Sivir to back up, you know? Shin does have flash. He can flash taunt at any time. Volibear is still trying to make his way back in lane. Top lane still just a poke fest up here. Echo looking like he's going to cover mid lane. Volibear back in lane now. Taunt barely missing here. Not going to have the damage though. The flip does go down. Volibear bite doing so much damage.
Oh, the heal goes down.
Oh, and the ult coming in by Hleem, jumping over the wall and just dunking on that Sivir. Very good play by Hleem. Perfect timing for him to show up.
And I would assume he probably just hit level 6. So.
And Brance is going to lose this now up top. I don't know whether he'll go down here and die, but he is going to take a lot of damage.
Having ult away there, I mean, that's a rough way to have to use the ult.
Exactly. Both doing so much damage. But Diana just having those 2 kills early on is just so much for her. She already has Catalyst, the Protector, and Boots. Whereas Shyvana is just only on a Ruby Crystal and Doran's Blade. So there's so much in the favor for Diana up top here right now. Farm pretty equal though.
I was about to say, if we look down at the farm, I mean, all you really see is the 80 carries having a slight difference. Ooh.
Flash is burned.
Really feeling like he was going to get a kill there, but I don't know if that flash is going to get him in enough
Didn't
position.
have a whole lot of mana either. Maybe enough for one more cube, but with his ult like that, he really needs a blue buff.
Long Johnson just looking to keep Corky zoned out, being able to farm it all.
Brance needs to keep the lane froze here. He wants Echo to be able to gank and, you know, have this Diana back on her heels. Doesn't want her to have too much free reign over the lane. And we are going to see a collapse here. Both players knowing that they're there and decide to back up. Swain not having any mana, going to hit the back button here as Jarvan clears the rest of his lane out.
So if we take a look real quick, Soils deciding to go with the Catalyst Protector. I mean, not really an item I would say to give him a huge early lead compared to some other items he could have chosen, but I mean that is going to give him some extra mana and health.
Yeah, and it gives him that sustain he wants in lane too. Yeah. Every level, you know, he gets that extra health. 150 health, 200 mana over 8 seconds it restores. Early as it is, he will be using that quite a bit, so it's giving him that sustain that he wants.
Yeah.
We do see Hleem coming in for another gank from behind. Well, isn't going to do any good. We got the ult going down.
Looks like they should be able to secure this.
And he has no way out of that one. Oh, but he barely gets out. And then Olong Johnson following in, ulting and everything. I do think Swain would be best to stay back. Don't want him to go down for no good reason, especially with that blue buff.
Jace really misplayed that. Jace knocked him away with what I believe is his Q in melee form.
Brant's gonna go down here.
Yeah, Brant's really getting beat up by
Taunt going down on Gurnoasuku and Corky. Getting a few auto attacks in.
A spell shield helping with that taunt.
That's the only thing that's not, you know, they just don't have that damage right now to take her out fully. They'd have to have a little more time to take her out. Bully Berry's back
So,
down.
if you take a look at the farm now, the top lane farm is very, very different from what it was just a couple minutes ago. But another noticeable difference is look at Siver's farm compared to Corky's. I mean, that is a big difference. We've got a BF sword with a Sheen right now.
Yeah,
So
90 to
Corky having to
68.
rely on
Good spell shield.
casting to get damage done, whereas Siver can continue to rely on casting and auto attacks.
Yeah, and especially the way Sivir farms right now, that Q doing so much, helping her out so much farm-wise. She's just able to push that lane, and there is a skirmish up top here. Soil's going in just a little bit. It's just a brute battle up top there. Echo does wait in the bush, ready for another gank. Waiting for Soils to step out of his tower a little bit more. Does ward this in case a counter gank comes. Decides to steal some minions. Blue buff did run out on Swain, though he is pretty much full mana right now. He will not be able to just keep his ult on the entire time.
So
Brand's trying to bait this out, it looks like, going in. Does Soil see this though? Good
we're
jump.
gonna see the gank. Ooh, the flash, but the dragon.
Oh, so much damage coming down here from Soils though.
Flag and drag out of his own ult.
Echo can literally do nothing, but they do turn around here. Soil with the flash.
He's under
tower
he's
here.
Get double kill. He's gonna get
A double kill. Oh my gosh, what a great play by Soils. You just can't dive at Diana, who already had 2 kills. You know, she was actually up to 3 kills by that time. With a Rod of Ages, that is so much health that she has. They just really weren't expecting her to be able to sustain like she did. Really overstepped their boundaries for the second time this game, and that just keeps feeding Diana exactly what she needs.
She's already up to an and a half now.
And she goes back just now and buys a blasting wand, so she's going to have even more power than ever before. This top lane is completely won now by Diana. There's nothing Shyvana will be able to do.
Yeah, Shyvana really having to invest a lot into magic resist items also, so that's taking away from her ability to do much damage, which is Shyvana, you definitely want to be able to do some damage when you come out of lane.
Also going with that Vampiric Scepter early on, I don't know how much I like that. I think I would have went with something a little more health-oriented, but...
I think he's obviously trying to get to that board, but
yeah.
I don't know if I would have pathed that way, I guess.
Ward's going down here. They should see that Shin next to Grump. And the stun going down here mid lane, that is really nice free damage here. Gonna get knocked away though.
Yeah, I don't know if this Jace pick is really working out in the mid lane for them.
Yeah. There's just too much poke, you know, you can't really trade with someone who has dots on you all the time. But top lane is coming in here. The Fed Diana is going to come down from top.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to really expect her to get her
and dive her, but look, they're all on her, but still only getting her down to half health.
Yeah, she's
really
really
a nice pick.
Flex her muscles.
Getting jumps, Sivir overstepped her boundaries there. Didn't think that the whole team would come up from the bottom, but they did. Caused her to set back on the death timer for a little while. So they just keep getting these free kills. I think blue team is kind of handing this away to them actually. Top lane gave away 4 easy free kills, and that's unacceptable, and now it's going to cause them to really snowball. But we should see if they can get, if blue can start getting turrets, that'd be really good. Like Branch just picked up this top turret here. Shyvana, if he can get out now, he does have ult just in case. So there's no reason he should die here.
Brance needs to get out of here though. I don't think
yeah, if he does decide to ult, he doesn't want to take any chance. I didn't think he had to ult, but at least he got out. At the end of the day, he did get the turret and get out. It's not too bad in the long run. Echo is coming to get the blue here. Gonna try to give it to the Swain, of course. Blue buff is so good on a Swain. Jarvan does know this though. Can't do anything about it though. Out of smite range, it's gonna go to him.
So I think Echo really needs to get out of the jungle.
Going in here,
Nice
almost got.
So that is a Jarvan ult down.
Oh, the Shin ult barely going off, but Shyvana is here. Are chasing down the Shin. Swain is able to get away here, and Shyvana getting some free damage. And Hleem is gonna walk away here. And lands over just in time. Diana trying to get the kill on him. Will she do it? His passive did pop in. Yeah.
Yeah, they do need to respect the damage.
The bite coming. Oh! There's no reason. I think Echo should have turned around there.
Still have one more stack to get for the bite to come up. Shin's in a very tight space now. It looks like he's going to go down.
Shin's going to have to... Oh, he's going to go down there. Brand's getting a good kill there. It's nice for them. That's slowly helping their way back into this game. They really took over the gold there. I don't understand how they... I guess those towers are really doing some work for them.
Corgi looks like he should be able to pick up the tower off, so that'll bring the gold back in a little bit later.
But this is actually they played that well because they lost so early on to kills. They were able to conquer that top turret pretty fast there and the mid turret, so this is really good. It's gonna give them vision of the map. Getting caught out here though, they're gonna be able to chase. Of course, getting the speed boost here by Jace. Slamming them and dunking them.
That was a good job.
Got caught out. Again, this might be another game where they just get caught out. But Sivir, Corki did get caught out. No mana.
That wasn't a very good play by Corki. He really sacrificed himself for nothing.
Shyvana and Echo going in here on TC the God. Gonna pick up that kill real fast, but Diana comes in and they're gonna clean this up. Oh, good flash out of that Cataclysm there. Just in time to get out. One more second and Soils would have had him with a Q. They are going to get this tower though. I feel like there's nothing they can do about it. Oh, Olong Johnson does pop his ulti though. Shin taunting in. Olong Johnson taking a lot of damage. They also don't have any range for this tower though, so they do have to fight him straight up. Jumping down on flash away.
Muscles from that early game lead.
Forcing a flash there from Olong Johnson, Volibear. And they did get a turret. You're right, that did even up that gold a lot. Less than a K difference.
I think Sivir will be going down here. And once she knew that Jarvan and Shin were on their way down.
Flash is not even going to be needed.
Yeah, I think that was a waste of flash also on Corki.
Yeah. Unneeded flashes, but at the end of the day, it did get the kill. Dragon is in less than 10 seconds here, but we don't see anyone converging ready for it.
I mean, I think Red Team really needs to be looking to get around that. They have the man advantage right now. They're all pretty healthy. This will be their second Dragon, denying the blue team from even getting a Dragon. We'll have to see what they decide to do. One thing to notice this game, vision has to be a high importance for their team.
Yeah,
we do see close supports with a sight stone, but I don't think they really do like its bullets.
Righteous Glory is early on. Do have Righteous Glory early here on Volibear, and that's going to help him out a lot in mobility boots. It's going to be looking to get in there really fast and get a nice flip later on. Looks like Red is going to get this Dragon uncontested. Even though they did have that warded, they still weren't ready for it. That's kind of really unprepared for that, as Brance is still pushing top.
No, and you know what? I think that would have been a good time for Blue to look to fight because they had TP up and Diana did not have her TP. So if they would have had the vision and known to collapse on that, I think that could have been a one-team fight for Blue. And possibly taking the Dragon away also.
Yeah.
But Diana was completely separated with no TP in. So
Shyvana taking Krugs here. Trying to get that free vision. So doing a pretty good job here. If they could catch this Jarvan out, that would be wonderful, but I don't think it's going to happen here. But there is no red teammates to help him out for a little while here. He does have to flash. Echo does flash over, but he's going to get nuked immediately. Rance ulting in. Olong Johnson going for that early flip. Sivir in the back just poking away, but does she have the damage to pick up all these kills? Does she have the damage here is the question. She was able to set back. Does pick up one extra kill.
kind of a sloppy team fight.
That was sloppy. I feel like
Side.
Volibear or
Not very well.
Echo should not have led into that fight. He immediately went in and got bursted down. And without an Echo there to get all of his damage off, it really led to a sloppy team fight in the end. So they're just going to push out the lanes here. Don't want too much pushing down bot. Now that they're confident in their team fight abilities, they know that after they win a team fight, they want to be able to push these lanes. Still really close in gold though. I mean, double the kills for red team, but still only a couple thousand gold difference here.
Yeah, I think next team fight they need to try to focus that Diana. She's getting pretty fed. She's on 2 full items now.
Yeah, like we said from the beginning, getting those early kills.
Spirit Visage, so that's really gonna help.
Yeah, Rabadon this early and Rod of Ages is just gonna be, there's gonna be so much damage potential there for Diana and so much health too.
I don't know how much I agree with the Jace last Whisper this time in the game. If you look at the other team, you really don't see armor on anybody except for cloth on Volibear. So I feel like that was a big waste on Jace. I feel like he could be doing even more damage had he picked up maybe something slightly different.
Jarvan did just back. They might try to take a turret here as all 5 of the blue team are here. Jarvan should be back in time. Getting some free damage on Corki, but he doesn't want to go down here. Ooh, barely getting out of there alive. A long Johnson flip, and they're going to have to
retreat. They keep him alive. Looks like he's getting alive okay.
That did not go well for them at all. They don't want to have a really low health Sway, and they rely on him during fights to do constant damage. Jay's going to go in here and jump. Cataclysm going down by Jarvan and Brance. Long Johnson fighting alone here. Like I said, Swain not being able to do anything. Corki getting some free damage here. Jarvan slow.
Might down here for nothing. He's gonna go ahead and flash, and that pass is gonna heal him up. Brance is gonna have to get out of the fight for good. Soil's a little bit.
They are getting out though. As low as they are getting away.
Oh, the Sivir dropped a crit. Oh, I didn't see who that was. It might have been Echo.
Echo going down.
No, it couldn't have been Echo. I don't know who the Sivir was.
And they are turning around trying to help Echo. I don't know why they're turning around. Oh, good chase.
Oh, what a nice
cute combo going down there for that long range. Double kill going down. And of course, Owen Johnson might go down after this.
So it looks like
getting
Brance
some free damage
behind, but he just doesn't have the tankiness and the damage to continue that fight. I think Brance should have stayed out of that. I think.
Yeah, I think they all should have backed. About midway through that fight, they had the chance for all 5 to get out, except maybe Echo, and they turned around to try to help Echo. And yet again, it's one of those scenarios where if you're low health, you shouldn't try to help out a low health teammate. You should just back yourself and at least save yourself some lives. 4 could have got out of the 5, but instead they all turned around trying to help him out and got picked away. Very good play there by Red, but also poor play by Blue, resulting in their deaths. This is going to be a little tricky play here. They're going to try to catch him out.
Yeah, I think
oh, so much damage going down there, but quick flash.
Great flash.
That was really fast flash. That's good reaction time there, but so much damage. You just saw Diana nuking 3/4 of his health in 1 hit. Are going to back now.
So, Diana did get that early gold lead. She was sitting on a lot of gold too, so had she maybe had what she's going to be able to pick up now, maybe could have possibly finished that off, but...
Yeah, and as you can see, the gold is slowly starting to creep up in even a more favor for red team. 4K difference here in gold. Next dragon is up. You can see teams are grouping around it. Blue does not have this ward. They don't know about it. are showing their presence then and backing off. Shyvana is top. Diana is making her way down bot. This would be a 5v4 opportunity for Red to take advantage of. They're going to get another dragon uncontested.
That third dragon and then I have blue the first dragon once again. Just really
uncontested again. Blue team really lacking in vision. Awareness and vision this game is really subpar for blue. Even though, actually, I say lack of vision is bad, is subpar. I should just say lack of vision for Dragon, because actually their entire bottom jungle is warded up. But they're going to try to make a push here. So much damage coming out there.
Ooh, if that rocket...
QE combo and Diana Q coming out, forcing Sivir to back, and that gives them another turret. So much poke here. So much
Red
poke.
has a really good siege potential right now. I mean,
Clean doing some BM.
Sick side of turret range, and you need to put a constant amount of damage down.
So this is looking really sad for blue right now, but there is going to be a Righteous Glory mobility boost speed up there. Long Johnson does get the flip. There's no one his speed.
He should look the flag and drag out. Yeah, kind of a wasted flash there on Long Johnson.
Yeah.
He should have known how close he was to Dragon Pit and known that the flag and drag was going to be up. I mean...
Plus, there was no team to back up Long Johnson there. Volibear's, he did get that flip. Nice play by him, but there was no follow-up for damage. Swain getting another blue buff.
A frustration flash, trying to force something that wasn't there.
Brandt's ulting in, wants this turret to stay his.
Confident in his ability to tank and do damage, but...
His team is here to back him up now. Echo. Sivir cannot afford to get caught here. She needs to push these minions out, but can't afford to get cataclysmed or anything now by Jarvan. His ult is up, even though he does have flash down. His ult is up, and he can really collapse on that Sivir if she's caught out. Getting the wards on the blue, getting that deep vision. It's really nice for Red as they are setting up for maybe another fight. Along Johnson, Righteous Glorying in again, flipping, but there is yet again is no one to back him up here.
Set on forcing that fight here. Really
Corki's setting in the back doing free damage, but here comes Shyvana. Hleem getting caught out. Gonna go down there.
Kind of poor position on Hleem's part, I would say. I feel like Red should have been able to get that clean in what they did.
Now, they can't really shove this turret as Corki still is alive and has that poke. But we'll have to see what they try to do here. They are going to back. They say top and bottom.
I do think they need to get out. With Jace here and that acceleration gate, I just don't think it's a smart move from Mystic Clan.
Now, what is Red going to do with this? They know their lanes are pushing. They're going to try to take some objectives, maybe probably group up and get ready for a fight. Clear these wards that Blue has in their jungle.
I still think we really like to see them. Oh,
they're going to Baron here.
See,
all three people are bot for Blue.
This is exactly what I was talking about. They don't have vision at this stage of the game. Anyone can sneak a Baron.
Brandt's getting caught out here. He did not know that they would be going for Dragon. Like you said, there is no vision. Getting poked down largely there.
Oh, this is where they need to decide. They need to decide how they can go into this Baron.
Oh, jumping in here. TC the God getting a nice kill. And his team is here to follow up and kill that Swain. Zhonya's does go down though. Hleem is in there doing some damage on the blue. Gets the nice knock up there right before going down here.
Oh, the Shen ult. The Shen ult almost saved him. Very good play.
And what a good play there by Red. Really doing a good job.
That was different from that last time we saw it. They committed. They were very committed in their decision making. They decided, hey, let's go for Baron, or hey, let's try to kill. They didn't
Jarvan and Jace did a good job at splitting their team up, kind of doing some early damage, keeping that Shyvana out, and then going for the 4v5. This lets them get that free inhibitor. They are going to back, buy their items, make sure they don't die with this buff on their way out, clearing any wards they see. A really good job, really good play here by Red right now. Warding up. Sivert is doing a lot of damage though right now. I feel like if they can get another maybe good team fight where they get a pick early on Diana and then have a 4v5 opportunity, they could do something.
Yeah,
But with this Baron of red team, I don't
let's
know.
look at the gold. Yeah, exactly as I thought. I feel Sivert can keep up with Colby's damage right now. Ooh, we're gonna see a pause.
Game paused here. I wonder what they're pausing for.
Looks like we're gonna have some settings changed real quick. And looks like we're gonna get back in the game.
Alright. Starting back up here. As you can see, blue is pinging mid and top lane. They know that they're there. I would like to see a little more grouping out of red right now, though. I mean, they are pushing top and bot lane, though. I guess that's good for them. They need to keep these lanes pushed. Brandt's going in here for no real reason. There's a lot of follow-up, getting free damage on him. They could turn around. The taunt here going on Brandt's. I knew that was going to happen. That was not a good. That was not a good play at all. Alex DCing is what they asked. They said no. There was no DC there, just not technically a good play. Cat wasn't going on. Oh, and Johnson being able to walk straight out of that. That was some sort of bug there. Silver flashing, but the knockup goes down by Flame and they pick up Oliver. No tank now. What are they going to do?
This might even be a game. We'll have to wait and see if they decide to
Spell shield going down on that Q by Jace.
Oh, they're gonna go look at that fourth dragon.
Cannot see what is being said here, but some choice words going on in chat. Again, they're gonna get another dragon 4-0 dragons. This is everything is just going in favor of red team right now. And honestly, I don't feel like there's any way for blue to even get back in this game. In fact, I think the game. Whoa, screen's freaking out. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for blue to even get back in this game now. I mean, 4-0 dragons, 10k gold lead, a really fed Diana. And you see they're all grouped bot here. So they don't have Jarvan, but they don't really need him right now, I don't feel like. Blue is caught mid. Echo trying to back here. Volibear mid, Shyvana mid, while bot lane is being torn up. Taunt does go down on Swain. Zonius goes up, but Ryze gets up. He is going to go down. Volibear getting the flip on Corki. He does pop his ult and gets the bite for the kill and flashes out. Jace does go in and Jarvan, I'm sorry, pops Cataclysm. Make sure that Volibear doesn't get out. Brand's going in here, gets taunted and immediately taken down.
No reason for him to do that far out.
Echo actually doing some damage there, getting a kill on Diana, the most damaged player, but Chase says
should be game.
Chase does not have any of that. Turret giving some damage, but minions are here. They will be able to take these down.
Yeah, they've got super minions.
That is going to be game, I have a feeling.
Circle will be up in 4, but I don't think she wins.
Well, that is the end of our best of 3. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for having me, boss. Are you guys gonna play?